And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Paul DeJong. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
First pitch moments away. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jesse Schultens. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
And a pitch. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now batting Jamer Candelario. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here on the south side, towing the slab in today's game, Nick Martinez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, this guy's pitching for me, and I'm thinking.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Luis Robert.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
And it is 2-1. On the ground, right side, McLean throws to first, and here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The designated hitter, Eloy.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 2 outs, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, he's straight.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So Luis Robert now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Luis Robert now. 2 outs. And a swing and a line drive into right field. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So 2 down. Here is Yohan Moncada. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Martini. And the right-hander deals. That one drilled left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And he deals. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Good one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. Man at second. Ground ball left side. Jump throw. Save.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Candelario over to second. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the pitch. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Friedel snags it on the run. So 1 left for the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, on to the 3rd inning. In now for the Reds, Luke Maile. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. And there's 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. This one popped up, moving under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Jonathan India at the plate. The White Sox up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle, Lopez whips it to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the Reds 0. Here on the south side, and now Nicky Lopez.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to short, Steer. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy.
Eloy Jimenez now. 1 out, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Gavin Sheets. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Robert makes the turn at second. Around third. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Yoan Moncada. Here's a 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Number 7, Dominic.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No funk.
And there's a hit around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. Start of the 4th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Benintendi going back on it. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-2.
Well, we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. The White Sox up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Good job to fight that one off. One and two here. Swing and a ball popped up. Sheets drifts towards it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Martini, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 for the Reds on the homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here on the south side. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Max Stassi.
Max Stassi.
Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Martinez will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Reds, Frankie Montas.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and that is that. Down in order go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, the right fielder.
Stuart Fairchild will hit next.
Fairchild.
The Reds down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Luke Maley.
Luke Maley.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Fletcher makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Here on the south side, now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Right-hander kicks, deals. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is inside. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Ian Gibaut loosening up for manager David Bell. Sims warming up as well. The 2-1. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, and it deflects off it.
Up next for Chicago.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. The pitch. Yeah, there's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. This one in the air, right field. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets. Kicks and fires. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. In there safely. And they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Man at second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Ian Gibaut into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Max Stassi getting ready to hit. Rips one to right. Fairchild makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save! It's 7-1.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So 2 down now, and here is Paul DeYoung. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. White Sox 7 and the Reds 1. Back at guaranteed rate field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. The 1-1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This one high in the air to left center. Robert grabs it on the run.
The batter, the second baseman, Matt McLain.
Man at first, Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swung on, belted. Robert going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Candelario.
So a man aboard. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Friedl, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one to first, slides, but it gets by him. Coming home. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Spencer Steer. Next offering is in for a strike.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're the top half of the 6th. The other way, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th, and attending up here.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lopez.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Eloy Jimenez. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one ripped left field. And out of here. His second of the year. It's 9-2.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So one out, nobody on. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a swing and a drive. Friedel going back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Up next to Chicago.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Gavin Sheets. In there at the knees. High fly ball out into left center field. Friedel makes the grab on the run. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Tanner Banks gets the call from the pen. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Tanner Banks.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Left field. Benintendi is there. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 33, Christian Encarnacion.
And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. The 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Popped up under it, nabs it, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. The White Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty play. Throws from his knees. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here is Moncada. 1-1 now. Line drive. Martini makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
This one smacked out to left center. Friedel brings it in with a nice run and grab.
The catcher, number 33, Max.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Max Stassi. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Paul DeYoung. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stassi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Righty to the plate.
Oh.
Activity in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan loosening up for manager David Bell. Antone also getting ready. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. The White Sox lead 1, but they still lead it 9-2.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
High fly ball right field. Fletcher settles under it, makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong. But when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Righty delivers. And that one hammered. Robert going back on it. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd of the year. It's 9-3. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Two outs, nobody on. Now, Matt McClain. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, his second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-4.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Third out, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's opened up now, 9-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Moll.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Benintendi.
Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for
Now
Chicago, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
And here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
And next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. This one in the air. Candelario on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on top, however, 9-4. Back here on the south side, we go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Bounce to the left side. Moncada tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, the left fielder, Nick Martini.
Nick Martini, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The White Sox leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Well struck, right field. Back, gone. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 9-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly. And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hill.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. And now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Looks it away for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So they're down to their final out. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up to Young. Moving under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.